Welcome back to A. Smith Publishing. I'm gonna do that again now because you were talking as I was doing it. Welcome back to A. Smith Publishing. Last week was our birthdays and we partied so hard we missed Sunday. So we are a day late, but never fear, we are back and in full form.
Yes, happy belated birthday to you and me.
Woo!
And we're a year older, but we're not any colder.
Okay. I hope not. Especially not with this heat Canada's having.
Yeah, we'll put some pictures up at the end of today's video, so you see some of our little celebrations. There might not be a lot for me, actually.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, but, we'll put some pictures up. Alright, so, my dear Alicia.
Oh boy.
Today I wanted to talk about high maintenance friends. Let me ask you this, because you are a writer by trade, but you are studying to be a practicing psychologist. Say I come and I sit on your couch and I said, my friend Marie, it's really high maintenance. I'm thinking of breaking off this friendship because I cannot deal with it. How would you advise me as a psychologist? How would you advise me to deal with this? Assume that I want to save this friendship and you think it's the best thing for us to do is to save this friendship.
Well, the most simple answer, no matter how unsimple it would be to actually go through with these actions, is simply to reconstruct the friendship. Psychology, we do what is called extinguishing behaviors. Yes, not like a fire extinguisher, but more like the dinosaurs, like extinct kind of thing. Like you want to get rid of a behavior. And it depends on how you began the relationship. If you reinforce those behaviors in the beginning. If I don't have a certain act in mind, but whatever, if it is action A that is annoying you, for example, there has to have been many points in that relationship where you have acknowledged and allowed your friend to complete act A without you having said anything aversive towards that person. So if you have been unfortunate enough to not start your relationship in the way that you had wanted to or in the way that you should have, then what you have to do is sort of slowly weed it out. Tell your friend that this act is not something that you can really reinforce anymore. It's not something that you agree with, that you think they should do, at least not when they're around you. Mm-hmm. And if they do it, there has to be some sort of consequence. You say, well, if you do this when I told you not to, then we're not going to hang out this weekend. And it seems harsh, but it's the same thing with when you see children throwing tantrums in the grocery store, and nobody likes to see that. But it's because these parents reinforce their children and they give in. And when you do give in, that's when you get those children, and then they grow up and they become these spoiled brats, and sometimes they become high maintenance friends. It's a vicious circle. And the thing is, you can be high maintenance to your mother and not to your father.
Wow.
Sometimes some parent is stricter than the other, and it's true. And I think I think everybody can sort of understand that, because sometimes sometimes the father is the stricter one, and there are things that you would never say or do in front of your father that you wouldn't mind doing in front of your mom. Yeah. It's the same with any relationship. Even if they do act A with other friends, you can, in a sense, train them not to do it with you.
So basically, you're setting up your relationship from the beginning as to how the dynamics of that relationship will go.
Exactly.
Well said.
Thank you.
I think I'd come back to your couch a second.
I hope so. So, do you have any high maintenance friends? Is that why you asked, or?
Well, let's save that for another week when we have more time.
Okay.
Do you?
Well, that's it for A. Smith Publishing this week. We will be back next week, and we have a new segment for you guys that is going to be in the news. What is that? What we're gonna call it?
Yeah,
We'll figure it
in
out.
the news this week.
In the news this
Or
week.
this week in the news.
Or that.
Yeah,
we'll flip
this week
it.
in the news. Yeah.
We'll figure out syntax later.
Because we want to talk about stuff that, you know, in the news that we found fascinating. You know, so watch out for that segment starting next week.
Yeah, so it was fun talking to you guys. Sorry we're a day late. So, peace.
Where at?